How are you all? Thanks for coming back to Crypto Blitz, your place for all things crypto. Fix, I forgot about it, but I'm back. There is a lot going on in the world of crypto. I mean, this whole opening thing really irritated me, but we'll deal with it. We're not going to do it again. We're going to take what comes our way. This episode is about XRP to bull run the price charts and price forecasts. We'll get it all from Ripple's new partner, which now includes two big banks. Ripple's website says this is a big deal because remember what people who didn't believe in it said. Do you remember what the bad Nances said out there in left field? Banks will never use XRP though. Why? You know who was wrong again, right? People on Twitter who are against Ripple and XRP keep saying stupid and nonsense things, and we keep proving them wrong. Remember that you will be right if you do your own study. I don't want to wait any longer because we have a lot to talk about. Let's do this. Bitcoin has lost 2.33% in the last 24 hours, worth $62,537. On the 1 hour chart, it looks like there is some life. Ethereum, which is worth $2,633, is down 4.17% right now. XRP is at a mean low of 58 cents and is trying to get back to 59 cents. USDT and USDC are both still pegged to the dollar. It's currently down about 1.5% for 24 hours, but the hourly chart is up to 9%, which shows that it's still alive. It's not much, but people, it's a first beat. Right now, all we need is a beating. $2.2 trillion is the total value of all cryptocurrencies. Don't forget that tomorrow is Wednesday at 7 p.m. The live show starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch it on YouTube. It will be on TikTok. It is going to be on Twitter. I'd also love to try to get into Twitch. I'm not sure about the wait or how it will work. We will figure it out. TikTok numbers did really well last week. 80 likes then. I don't have that many. My TikTok account doesn't really get much attention, so that's more likes than friends. Completely crazy. You enjoy seeing it. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Don't forget that we opened the lines of communication. You can call into the show if you want to. Leave a message in the chat box if you don't want to call. I'll answer it for you. Lux lines. The month is almost over, and what a month it has been. It has been taking over the XRP sheet for like 14 months in a row. It's crazy, people. Here is what you need to pay attention to. Elder men and women, I think there are 6 or 7 of each left. People will get extra money if these sell out. We are doing an airdrop for our token that will be added to the exchange on September 9th. In the event that they don't sell, you will still receive your tokens, which are worth 5,000 points each or 15,000 points for 2. In addition, you will also receive 3 times as many extra points as the next person. Get them out of here, people. You're almost ready to drop the bonus coins. You need to do it right away. You need to get through XRP. It fights to stay above 60 cents as bulls stay positive. It says that XRP is having a hard time at 60 cents because resistance is at 61 and support is at 58. This keeps the price in a tight range. It's not really that hard to get below 61. I'm going to be honest, it would only take a second to make that move to 65 or 66, but it's not going to happen just yet. XRP trades above important moving averages, even though it is going sideways and has strong bullish momentum. If XRP's price breaks above 61 cents, it could go as high as 66 cents. XRP could fall all the way to 50 cents if it falls below. People have heard me teaching, yelling, and saying this for a long time. Do I understand correctly that we are in a chop zone? We're cutting between 50 and 53, which I think is about where the chop is. We haven't been down there for very long, about 53 to 62 minutes. But I mean, the top of the chop that means it's over is around 65. Between those 2 points is nothing but noise. If we go down, some people say that XRP is failing and the number will 0. Let's chop up. People get excited, and we see maps that say it will go to $20 overnight. I've played for 7 years, you know. I understand how this works. Just let it go for now. Don't pay any attention to it. We won't make a big step forward until we break 75 cents. That's how easy it is. Yes, 75, not 65, 75. Where do I find it? I made this very clear on all of the live streams and shows. I want to find the target buddy end of the year. 75 cents. Yes, I know you think I'm crazy. I'm not. Keep an eye on the charts. Things are going to be great in 2025 if we can break through 75 cents. That's how easy this is. That's all we need to do. Get past 75. And a great 25 if that doesn't happen. We'll still have a good 2025. It's likely that the low end will only be between 3 and 6 notes, which I hope isn't the case. If we get above $75 though, $6 will be our base goal. And now we have today's possible bullish rise, which is priced at about 59 cents. If 59 cents breaks, resistance will show up around 64, and it could go up to 96. That's right, not so fast. First, we need to get above 66. Then we need to get above 75. We might see the push up if that breaks. That's a lot. I mean, 65 and 75 are two very, very tough spots that need to be broken. That's what happens when a coin trades in a band that doesn't move for 7 years, which is not good. That's what XRP has done. Things have gone wrong. It's no longer round. Yes, there was a little push up here. Some of it is it's been stuck and moving sideways though, which is why many people think it's a safe coin, right? That is the honest truth about XRP. Are we going to break out? Yes, don't worry, we'll get out. Look at this XRP's win in court. Leads to modest game aim uncertainty in the market and skepticism recent events, and how the market feels after the legal victory on August 7th, the price of XRP, a digital currency linked to Ripple Labs, went up from 50 cents to 60 cents. They now have until August 8th to make a choice. If the SEC is going to file an appeal about that. If you give me a check for $125 million, I'm not going to appeal, I'm moving on. But that's just me. It talks about the future price possibilities and catalysts, of course. Bitcoin going to be the spark in this case. If Bitcoin does finally break out, it needs to go up. It's going to pull XRP down a little. When it's time for XRP to move though, it will move and you'll know when XRP moves. You might be wondering why. Because it's a violent move that has gone viral and will be like nothing you've seen before. That's how easy it is. After that, we get this. People who say banks will never use XRP are using all of this to make their negative points. Banks are not going to work with Ripple. Instead, they are going to build their own blockchain system. It sounds great on paper, but what other bank is going to use the money of another bank? It doesn't fix anything. Every time the world moves forward and things get better, a problem is being fixed. Which banks would be able to send and receive money with each other and other banks if they made their own money? There still needs to be a bridge asset. Other banks will not hold other banks' money. The money from Bank of America will not be held by JP Morgan. I know that's the best case because both US banks have already seen it. Canada's bank is not going to hold JP Morgan's money. The Bank of Canada's money will not be held by JP Morgan. That won't work. If they want to use their own digital currency between banks, they will need a bridge asset to get the money from one country to another. That's how things will go. Here is a list of banks that we will look at. We added 2 banks yesterday, so even though you can't see it, we'll just pull this bad boy up. You can get the bank IDs at docs.ripple.com, which is for payment directors and the user interface. We've got this covered. China, people, the Bank of China. I've talked a lot about China. I talked about the American Express partnership. They were the first company to open a business in China, which is a big deal. We also read the tweet. There are now bank IDs for China and Hong Kong. This used to only show the Philippines, which is now shown here. People, these are 2 big improvements. Hong Kong, which is a normal charter. Take a look at that JP Morgan. I mean, people, why do you think this was